Next up on our 2024 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Cardinal Huskies volleyball team. New head coach. Coach, go ahead and introduce yourself and then just give us a little preview. What have you seen so far out of your squad?
Great, sure. My name is Michael Chafee, and this is my first year, as you mentioned, as a head coach at Cardinal. It'll be my 34th year as a head coach overall. Very excited about what I've seen so far at Cardinal. Our kids are excited for the season. They're working hard. They're working to implement what we're trying to put in. We have nice athleticism. Our kids work well together, and I think we're building something special here.
You've been around a long time. I know you. I know the name sounded familiar. So you had some other local stops, correct?
Yes, I coached at most of my career. I coached at Wyndham, and then in the 2016 through 2020, I coached at Newberry, and then last year I was a JV coach at Wyndham. I had been the principal here in the elementary school from 2020 to 2023, and then I just finished my first retired year. So this is my second year retired as an administrator. But I wanted to. I view coaching as teaching, and I've always loved teaching. So this was an opportunity to go to a community that I was familiar with. Going to have some input into the youth program, which is also kind of neat because a lot of those kids were kids that were in the building that I was the principal of when they were in kindergarten through fourth grade.
That's great. What kind of changes have you made? I obviously don't give away any secrets, but I imagine you're tweaking the offense and defense a little bit.
Well, we run a very we don't run anything really complicated. Our goal is to be very fundamentally sound and play, and our kids are doing this. They play crazy hard. They're very fundamentally sound. We're big on serving. We're big on serve receive because that's where the money's at in high school volleyball. We want to play. We're not going to be the tallest team in the league, so we're really trying to build on playing a little bit quicker.
Outstanding. All right, Coach, I will come back to you after I talk with the girls.
Okay.
I will start all the way to my right, which will be their left. Let's see if they figure it out. So for the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
I'm Lily. I am a senior, and I'm a hitter. I'm Maddie.
Right. We'll do it one at a time, Maddie, and then we'll come back to you. So, all right, so Lily, just coming in, obviously a coaching change. There's been some differences to the offense and defense. How are you and your teammates kind of condensing everything the coach has taught you and putting it into action on the court?
Well, this is our second coaching change, and I think that he's really helping us learn our new offense and defense, and I think it's good.
All right, so you're in the front row. Who are the other girls up there mounting the attack for the Huskies?
We have Lizzie Lucarello, we have Morgan, Allie Peruski, Natalie Soltis, Maggie Grant.
Does Alan play front row?
And then Adeline Grant.
Okay, so a lot of great athletes in there. What's it going to take for this team to compete for a Valley Division title? You know, Kirtland's there, Berkshire's there, Crestwood's there. You got some great teams in there. What's it going to take for your squad to rise up and give them a challenge?
I think just communication and trusting each other. I think that will help.
All right, and what are your goals for this year, both individually and for your team?
My goals this year is to just be a good teammate and leader. And for the team, I think it's just for us to have really good communication and play as a team.
All right, good luck to you this fall. Let's go into the middle there. Maddie, go ahead and introduce yourself. Name, grade, and position.
I'm Maddie. I'm a senior, and I'm a setter.
Can't believe you're already a senior, Maddie. Time flies. But coming in senior year, how excited are you for that? But at the same time, you also have to know that every time you take the court. You're kind of getting closer to the end of your high school career. So how are you kind of battling with those dueling emotions?
Yeah, obviously, I'm really excited. I'm really thankful to have been with such a great volleyball program these past 4 years, and yeah, I'm not ready for it to end, but I'm just really thankful for the experience that I've had.
So the setter kind of runs the offense, and you've got a new coach, so you've got some new things to learn. How are you kind of settling in with all that new stuff being thrown at you?
Yeah, it's definitely been hard to adjust. We've had a lot of changes for all of us, and I think we can all agree that it's not something easy to walk into as a senior, especially. But Coach Shafee has been incredibly helpful for us, and the best coach we could have asked for, especially coming into our senior year. And I'm just so thankful for all the coaches I've had, and especially Coach Shafee, because he's made it so easy for all of us, but especially as a setter, because setters, it's a hard thing to do, but he's just been so understanding and really supportive of everything that we do.
Great. What is this team's strength going to be this year?
I just think that we're really good teammates. We just pick ourselves up if we're down. We need to get better at that, but I think that's one of our biggest strengths, and we're always there for each other. We've obviously gone through some pretty big changes, but I think we are just really good teammates to each other, and yeah, I think we're going to have a really good season.
Give me a player on the team that maybe nobody knows about right now, but after a few matches, everybody will know. Who's going to have a breakout year and why?
I'm going to have to go with Natalie Soltis. She's a sophomore this year. She played varsity. She played some varsity last year, but she was mainly in the back row, DS libero sometimes, but we got back this summer in June, and she just started smacking the ball. She was ready. She's so ambitious. She's so ready to go. I'm really excited to see what she does, especially because she's only a sophomore.
All right, great. Good luck to you this fall. All right, Morgan, on to you. For the folks at home, introduce yourself. Name, grade, and position.
I'm Morgan. I'm also a senior, and I'm kind of all around.
All right, so 6 rotation, or are you front row, back row at different times?
Yeah, I'm kind of just at different times, in and out. Not so sure yet.
So all right, so you get to play a little bit of back row. So let's talk about that unit since we've talked all offense right now. Who are the girls in the back row, and how are things coming together?
I mean, even some of the hitters are so good at playing defense as well. So, Natalie's also back there. We have Alyssa. She's stepping up as a junior. Who else?
Allie.
Allie also plays back row. Maddie. Joe.
Maggie.
Everyone is so diverse. It's a good thing.
You got a great conference to play in, a lot of great teams in there. How does that help you guys, just knowing when you go out there, you have to be at your best?
I mean, playing tougher teams, it really helps us become better players and better teammates. It just makes us stronger playing those better teams.
What are your goals for this year, individually and as a team?
Individually, becoming a better leader, helping everyone out. And as a team, having better bonding as a team, because we've had trouble with that in the past. But this year we have a great group of players, and we all get along. And it's just something to always look forward to.
All right, well, good luck to you this fall. Coach, we'll go back to you. I always like to ask the new coaches after they get to hear what the girls say in their media day interview. You're out there trying to implement your philosophies and you're developing a new culture. Is the message being received?
I think so. I mean, I've been really pleased with our development. We did some open gyms in June, and I told the girls at the end of June that I think I felt then that we had the potential to be outstanding this year. And we have continued through that. It was a little different June this year. We did everything internally. We didn't go out and scrimmage other teams. but it was good for us because one of our strengths is that we can we're probably at 12 people who are working their way somewhere into the rotation. It may not ultimately get to 12, but we're going to, especially early on, we're going to play a lot of people and give them an opportunity to morph into the position and also morph into what we're trying to do. One of the girls mentioned we have a lot of interchangeable parts, which is really good, and it's a positive. Or I think we're hoping to get some early season success because success always builds success. But I've been very pleased with we've had a couple of scrimmages so far, and I've been pretty pleased with how we've done in it. I think we're going to be a really good serving team, and I think that we're going to be a really good defensive team. We don't, we're not gigantic. We're we're probably average about 5'5", 5'6" in our height, but I think we're going to be so fundamentally sound that I think that we're going to be able to do some great things.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and the ladies taking some time out of your day to preview the season, and I wish you the best of luck this fall.
Thank you. They did a great job, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, they always do.